Hey, how's it going, everybody? Joshua with Desert Gardens Homestead. So today's the big day. I have 4 Bourbon Red turkeys here. They are just about a month and a half old. These are 4 of the turkeys that I had received from Cackle Hatchery. I had posted a live unboxing video, and these were 4 of the 5. One did perish. And so today is the day. They're getting a little large for the little chick coop that they've been in. They've been with some other chickens, and so their main home is now ready. And so I just put them in here. They're being a little shy and bashful. Before I leave them, I just want to make sure that they drink and eat, because they are really not the brightest crayons in the box. But just to show you, here is their home. I went ahead and just fashioned the water and the feeder right inside the home. That might be a temporary basis until I get something else lined up for them. But as you can see, for those 4 little guys, they have quite the space in here. When I first put them in there, they went up next to the fence with all the other chickens, and the chickens were pecking them through the fence. So they've been housed with other chicks here for the last month and a half, so they thought that that was the safe haven. So I essentially had to herd them over to their house and try to get them to eat and drink. I might just go ahead, and I've got a whole bunch of really good cantaloupe and different types of melons in the fridge, so I might just go ahead and break open half a melon and give them a little treat and see if it'll calm them down a little bit, see if they will get accustomed to their new living. I just don't know that they know what to do with all the space. So it's like somebody that's been cooped up their entire life, and they're given all this free range. And look at the grass that's just come up here. We got another good rain last night, and we had a rain the night before last, and the grasses are coming alive. Pretty soon this entire property back here will turn into all kinds of grass and different plants, all kinds of insects. I'll have to go check my swells here and see if they're holding any water. I don't think the rains were large enough to get any accumulation, but I'll definitely check here. But just wanted to share with you, the turkeys are now in their new home. I think they're a little small to be using this large roost. So I have some smaller diameter. I think I've got some bamboo, and I've got some logs that are like a smaller diameter log, like 3 or 4 inches. And I might just fashion a couple inside their home here for temporary roost, maybe 2 feet above off the ground. Just give them a place inside their home to roost. I really don't have any predators here. If anybody's wondering why everything's just exposed, it's not enclosed at all. I really don't have any predators that can get to the chickens. Coyotes can't get in here. My dogs have free range in this back area, so if there were any coyotes or anything trying to get in here, my dogs would scare them away. We do have an occasional hawk, but they really haven't done any damage. I've been keeping chickens now for 8 or 9 years. Out of all that time, I've only had one that a hawk got to, and that's when I had my chickens totally free range. So outside of that, I just have 0 predators here, so I'm kind of in a good spot for raising chickens. I really don't have to take all the extra means. I think the main predator around here would be coyotes, but with all the fencing and then my dogs, they just don't dare to come in. So but anyways, I just wanted to let you know the chickens are in their home, and I've got 5 more inside. I failed to mention that. I just received 5 more baby turkey poults, and they're inside in their brooder box, and so they will go through the chain of custody. Once they get about 2 or 3 weeks old, I'll put them into the chick coop, and they'll grow up in there for about a month or so until they get about a month and a half old, and then I'll introduce them into this flock. So if all goes well, I should have 8 or 9 turkeys in here, depending on how many males I have. I'm not sure if I'll sell 1 or 2, or I'll just have to see what the ratio is. Maybe I'll keep a male separated. I'm just not quite sure what I'm going to do there yet, so I'll have to see what they are once they get to that point. And they've started eating, so that's a good sign. So that makes me happy. They're eating. I'm going to go grab them a melon and give them a quick treat, and I'll well, they certainly are being shy. They're just probably a little stressed out with the move. And so I've got them a nice half a watermelon, or not watermelon, it's some sort of what melon. I forget exactly what it was called, but it's kind of an unusual kind. So on a few of these, I'm gonna go ahead and save the seeds and dry them out. They're actually from a farm in Arizona, so they're well acclimated to our temperatures and region. And so I am gonna go ahead and save some seeds on one of these, and then I'll plant them out next season. So they're a really cool, unusual kind. If anybody knows what they are, they're a really large melon. They taste like a really, I don't know, mild cantaloupe. So they do have a good taste, and they kind of look like a spaghetti squash. So if anybody knows the name of that, put it down below in the comments. So I definitely appreciate you checking out the video of my little turkeys here. I'm really excited to raise these guys up, and certainly appreciate you checking out this channel. And I hope you all have a great day and a blessed weekend. In Yeshua's name, amen. Take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.